They can now hear me, and they can now hear you. What's up, everybody? Welcome.
Yeah, cool.
Hey.
Welcome.
Happy
Hello,
Monday.
everyone.
Monday,
This is
it's Uni Night here at WASD. We're here for Monday Night Mashfest number 52. I'm joined by my commentators. I'll let them introduce themselves while I get everything started.
hello. This is your maybe sixth favorite commentator duo. Mostly because of Triplicate. I am Wooper. My Twitter is Wooper McLooper. But hello. This is my co-commentator Triplicate, the washed-up visual novel translator, but has the voice of a god. 100% of his current value is in his voice.
Let's not talk about my visual novel translation, but yeah, hello. It's been a while, I think.
I think the last time I mentioned Triplicate's translations, he threatened to ban me from every server that he has the power to do so.
I'm putting it behind me. It's in my past. We're not talking about it anymore.
All right. So before we get started, as you know, we got to talk about the Matcherino. It's not a WASD tournament without a Matcherino. We're already getting great progress. You can see some help in the Matcherino from Triplicate. Threw in $30. And,
it's super easy. You just log into your account and you just press the button claim code. In the past, you had to type in the code yourself, but nope. You just press the button. It's the button. It's free money. What are you waiting for? Your time can't be worth. It can't be worth more than 25 cents, right?
There you go. And we already have used 14 of the codes, so only 36 to go.
Oh, very nice. Thank you.
Apparently, you have to turn my voice down a bit.
I did.
Okay, good.
We'll see if it has to be turned down more.
I do have my mic relatively close to me this time around. That might be because of that.
Yeah. All right, we're already getting some folks moving in this bracket. Speaking of the bracket, while we wait for our first matchers to come in here, let's take a look at the bracket real quick. So, oops, hold on.
Yeah, Jazz already 2-0ing, and same with Eggplant.
Yeah, so you can move around this bracket a little bit. We got, of course, the BigBlack in the bracket. Roxiehalo, Jasred, Twang, LuFL, DeWarboss, Dylan, Eggplant, Comedy Boy. A lot of killers in this bracket. Tom rejoining the Mashfest fray. I don't think I've seen Tom in a Mashfest in a long time.
Actually, I haven't really been following the Mashfests, to be honest.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Mr. Triplicate.
I see some new faces for sure. Yes. Moch, I think was from BFT, right? I remember playing them after they had dropped out of the BFT.
Looks like we have our match populated.
Graduated or dropped out?
Dropped out, I believe. They had I think they had gotten out of bracket and they were like, who wants to play? So I played them.
I see. End of Twang, yeah, that's pretty.
Alright.
That's a
Twang
decent
versus
name.
Roxiehalo. Alright, I assume Roxy's gonna play VAT because that's who he's playing now, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, looks like that is indeed what they're going with. VAT versus Akatsuki. Now this matchup, I imagine goes in VAT's favor.
Akatsuki, yeah. I mean, how many matchups is bad for VAT, right? That's the real question.
So VAT is actually unexpectedly, I feel like VAT doesn't have the most aggressively overpowering matchup spreads, even though people would say she's unanimously top 1. I feel like a lot of characters do okay against her. Probably characters like Hilda and Yuzu have more extreme specific matchups, but I think VAT's true, space to shine as a top tier is just that she has a remarkably consistent matchup spread, at least decent, if not probably neutral at worst matchups across the entire character's
I feel
spread.
That's just a characteristic of a lot of the uni top tiers. And just uni in general, there
Hunting
are
for the green shield there. Oh, okay, catches him with the low. That was a good block on that overhead.
Extend their turn, backdash, then dashes forward. Good pressure from Twang here, but Roxy mashes up, but no proper confirm. Oh, it just keeps jump seeing. I guess fancy there, but yeah, jump C is very close.
That Eitatsu on blocker is kind of weird. He didn't even actually try to go for any of the Eitatsu low shenanigans that Akatsuki's go for after there. I'm not really sure what he was looking out for. Maybe a flash kick or something? Okay, Twang just holding 1 AD in the corner. Nice smash out with Eitatsu. Doesn't get a confirm.
Another hit of Eitatsu. Is he gonna fully confirm? It looks like it. Oh, and nice.
This is on backdash with dash FD Tatsu. Good stuff.
Good sequence from Twang here. He's getting a lot of hits. There's not much time for Roxy left. He really has to get the hits here. However, Vatista, known to have the mix here. Oh, that wasn't a Twang got hit anyway.
This isn't a point to even, The Proration's too bad on B-Drill. You're not going to be able to do enough damage there. I think without Gem, B-Drill only does like 1800 damage meterless, so that is definitely huge Proration.
There was a possibility that a EX move had like enough minimum damage to just take that possibly, but I guess he wanted to save the meter and not risk it. Oh,
one for a flash
kick. Yeah, the flash kick, Z-Ball, that is the classic. For those who don't know, the fastest regular normal in this game is 5 frames. And Batista's A flash kick has a characteristic where it's 4 frames, which is faster than all like normals in the game. So if you have meter to cancel it on block or after CS situations, it is an incredibly powerful tool for you guys to use.
I actually don't know. Is Vatista A flash kick frame 1 throw in? Let's see.
I do not know, but I think. I mean, it's the same frame as throw, you know? So, throw strike wins. So even like if it does not have throw involved, it will win against throw in CS scenarios. So you
nice dash up 2C, that's sick. And then into a full convert, can Twang bring this back? That doesn't with half health.
Very dangerous for Twang here.
Overhead?
If he fully converts, this is it. He has CS, CVO, but goes directly into ILEX. I think it's despite CVO scaling incredibly poorly. But we'll see.
It did not kill. Magic pixel. Nice. Crazy.
Roxy just jumping, but he does not get it.
That was sick. Okay.
Also, right, I'm not advocating playing that. I'm just informing the public of the atrocities that Vatista can throw out.
Twang making this look like an even matchup. Both timeouts to win the both round timeouts to win that first game. That was really cool.
Akatsuki, the true timeout. Get out of here, Yuzuriha.
Roxy slammed retry immediately. He's trying to go to raid. Oh, is it raid day?
Final Fantasy, more important than
these dash-up buttons from Twang. Just fearless commitment. Good stuff.
Roxy doesn't seem to have the proper neutral presence to kind of deter these kind of blows. But even if he did, like, Twang's been using them quite properly. Oh, nice.
Throws the 5B startup. That was also, I guess maybe Roxy was reading a backdash from Twang there in that puts the situation. Nice J6 C's over the 2B.
We'll confirm here.
Maybe Twang can leverage CS here to do something. Nice stuff. Oh, that actually...
Parry? That's because of 2C has such a disjointed hitbox that, like...
I'm actually not super familiar with the way Akatsuki parry works. Is that follow-up automatic?
I think it's similar to like Enkidu, where like the hitbox has to be like a certain distance away from you.
Okay, I always assumed that it was like a button follow-up after the parry that caused that follow-up to happen.
Yeah, I think it's automatic.
Clips in like ST of like Squish parrying Merkava 236C and stuff just repeatedly. But then again, I think they got rid of that in Clear for some reason.
That's interesting. Yeah, that's definitely something you have to be careful of against Akatsuki. You can't go green shielding the second hit of Bitatsu just willy-nilly like that. Oh, but no counter hits, because it's Vatista.
Yeah, I wonder if that was a mistake. Obviously it was a mistake.
Yeah. Akatsuki, known to have their enormous damage. You cannot BP this character too much, or else you'll get hit by a non-counter hit 4K meterless combo.
5K damage, pretty slick, yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, Ryan, I don't have any game audio from your stream. I'm not sure if that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
I guess because you're streaming the OBS.
It's just the OBS. I don't have a means to do that.
That's fine. Yeah. I just wanted to know.
This is the true mute that Triplicate has been searching for.
Yep, works for me.
And anyways, what we have been searching for is you claiming the code for the Matcherino. Remember to claim the codes for the Matcherino, as it's free money for you all. It's just, it supports the players, it supports the community, it supports Impurists, and it allows us to continue doing these tournaments. Remember to claim the code for the Matcherino. And as Impurist says, we have stretch goals. Do them right now.
I should turn my microphone on. Stretch goals as well as sponsor quests. The stretch goals being more of these gamers will get paid if the pot gets bigger. So I believe once we reach $150, we receive a top 4 payout. And once we reach 300 and something, it goes to top 6 payout. And then 660 will get you top 8 payout.
Oh, so, interesting.
If you want to see more gamers get paid more, put more money in the Matcherino. Definitely use the codes. We're sitting on 29 codes, so y'all are doing great work at getting through those.
We have to trickle down the wealth from the BigBlack's big bags.
If I buy a volume of Uza Made, Our Maid is Way Too Annoying Volume 1 digital, I can put $4 into the prize pool.
Did you translate that, Triplicate?
No, I did not, but I've watched the anime and it's very stupid.
Okay. So now we're going to have WarBoss versus Dylan.
Dylan extra large Usoren. Dylan, a known Wagner molder, and WarBoss, yes, I have made him mold versus Wagner quite a lot of
playing Yuzu. Okay.
Yeah. I have not
if you're not practiced with Yuzu, this matchup might not go well.
Yeah, although I do say this matchup favors Yuzuriha, you do have to have a sense of proper neutral and understanding of how to deal with a lot of the neutral skips Wagner has. Because Yuzuriha has a lot of ways to deal with them. It's just that, like, it's the question of, like, do you know how to properly do it and
fails to block the 60 overhead.
Yeah.
Panda, do you mean Gauru Gaemon Yohomeraretai? If that's the one that you're talking about, I follow the author on Twitter. Nice blocks on the assaults. Good. Okay, but then gets cracked by the 2A.
Is this gonna be a strip? Nope. He goes to go for a ball and assault.
Yes.
Yeah, that's definitely hard to react to. Resets with an assault. Nice match from Bill, and as you know, the side switch combo, it a little bit
but correct for the side switch. I don't think it's the one that people go do next to it.
Allows WarBoss to mash out anyways. Unfortunate, but it's
hard to tell what Dylan was going for there. He got caught low by that 2A, so it seemed like he was trying to do a dash and walk back, but I'm not quite sure what he could have caught with that. Concentrating in win grid.
It definitely feels like he's not familiar with the pressure that Yuzuriha can enforce. Just keeping them out and whatnot. Ideally, you do not want to be blocking the first 10 seconds into the match. But it seems WarBoss is properly exploiting Dylan's offensive measures and also the defensive measures with all this damage. Wagner does a lot of damage.
Oh my god.
6.5. Okay. Oh.
Was it out of me? No, that doesn't work.
He's dead.
No.
Oh. Bio now, as far as yeah.
I don't know if IW there works.
Back into it. It seems he's gonna stick with the Yuzuriha, despite I think being primarily a Hyde player.
From what I've seen in some of the chat messages that he's been saying, I think he's probably just a little frustrated with trying to play Hyde. So maybe he's just trying to, you know, honestly, I respect it. You're trying to pick up a new character and you want to just play them in tournament, even if you would play better with the character that you're more familiar with. I think I totally respect.
It's definitely something respectable. I think he also generally has not been playing fighting games that much. He's become a master duel player, as other people have become. Oh, 5C.
Nice. 5C with 5A anti-air.
Well, 5C does not have the fastest head and ball in the world, but And it seems like he's not super comfortable with these stray Vato hits. Nice guard thrust.
Oh, a run up throw. Okay.
But he does not have the full combo.
Nice.
You see? Oh, just get into another counter hit by C.
Warboss just mashing on hit here. A little too eager. Just
stand
willing to chill.
He's dead.
That's a pretty good option. I don't think if I would have come up with that on the spot like that.
Definitely, especially as Yuzu, just you don't really.
Yeah, I mean that was definitely probably the boss there.
Yeah, that was close.
Okay, tried to mash on plus frames.
If you guys don't know, Wagner shield bash, if spaced properly, can be plus. +1 to +2, but the +2 is incredibly hard. So if you can shield it...
interesting, that assault characters come back. Okay, we're probably going to see some meter usage there. 2-2 to get both buffs for Oki. That was
an interesting...
strange. I think he missed the 2 AD that he wanted after that partial charge FF.
Oh, but he did see
nice round start. Oh, unfortunately it doesn't convert fully.
Having to kind of deal with like DPs on wake up, although Yuzu has 2 on 4C, I guess, which
highly committal callouts with 236A. I think if you want to try to, probe for anti-air situations, 6A probably is the better stance button. Oh, unfortunately doesn't react in time to punish that whiff DP. Nice dash underneath the assault. That's TK'd, it's plus like 3 or something. Unfortunately, Dylan does not convert fully.
Works neutral on Q. And it's quite hard to shield the last of it, in my opinion. Some people might say otherwise, but...
Dylan could have won this game about twice over if he had his converts down, unfortunately. But we'll see how this is going to go. In the scramble, Warboss gets a great convert off of a high-hitting air-to-air
and he's
assault JC.
Stage, so this is an incredible amount of damage. 4.7k off of a counter-hit assault JC starter. Tries to go for a cheeky partial charge FF2 AD, but too far for that. Dylan takes the throw. Oh my god, just raw IOX hitting the 6C from Warboss. Is this gonna take it?
This is gonna go. Yeah.
And it does. Dylan gets a game with his Yuzuriha.
Alright, well. IOX can be strong, I guess, in that situation. It's effectively a one-button reversal.
So. Wagner's resets do advance her forward if she's not doing something like a no cancel into a button again.
But misses that
C. Alex definitely does catch all those extended hitboxes, or
happened to shield that shield bash, and actually Warboss apparently recognized that and didn't press afterwards.
Yeah, that's a crucial part where you cannot drop that Yuzu, since if you mess up that 6C, you will be punished. And assuming, Warboss recognizing that he will get the cycle there, so he did not bother BO stripping.
Yeah, that's an awkward range for that convert right there. If you don't have those teleport combos down, honestly, you can do after that as dash B probably. Dash C doesn't work.
Just jumps over to 3C from Warboss.
Dylan floating a lot of meter here, unfortunately. I feel like he could have spent 2-6C.
I think that was a missed IW.
I wonder, he got high counter.
Yeah.
I don't know if assault is going to give you high counter. Oh, he should have gone for that throw. Nice stagger. Not even a stagger, actually. He probably let that 2B fully recover. That button's 0 on block for some reason.
I don't think
tried to.
Dylan has been doing
5D.
Too bad versus Warboss. It's just
we finally see his
conversions that he's losing a lot of these damage races.
Oh, nice. And then gets the convert.
Gets a conversion?
IW. He went for FF there. That's definitely not the right.
Oh, that was scary green field, but...
Oh, no conversion. He didn't have his plinks down. Or not his plinks, but his pianos.
Yeah, gets anti-air by the charge 2 and 4. This won't kill, but it's a lot of damage.
Oh, and just gets the throw.
Well, not
right.
stand tag.
1-1 all tied up with Dylan actually. I mean, his decision making in neutral is good. He's lacking the confirms, which obviously will come with time. Nice.
I think once Dylan does get in front of WarBoss definitely has been playing incredibly patient. That Dylan, I feel, has been getting away a lot of just jumps, like assault shenanigans, like assault into jump and 60 and whatnot. But
Dylan's pressure is a little lackluster right now when he's close up. He's trying really hard to go for assaults when WarBoss isn't even OSing right now.
Yeah.
Nice. He actually beat out the. I don't even know what that was actually.
Yeah. Oh, but just misses the combo and.
Unfortunate, but Dylan actually putting up a good fight there.
Yeah.
A new sacrifice comes to you.
Wait, so what does this beat out here? Oh, it beats out 5A.
Yeah. It makes sense.
That FF is like what, minus 10 or something?
I definitely think Wagner 5B would have won there since it is 2 frames faster than the regular 5B.
Before we go to the next match, let's check out the bracket really quick.
Hold on, I will be right back.
Sure thing.
I heard it.
So we've seen BigBlack advancing to winner side top 16. As expected, he'll be placing Twang off stream. Our next match is going to be Jasred versus LuFL. That'll be on stream. This is all top 16 winners. We've got Defiant going to play against WarBoss, who you just saw best Dylan. Eggplant and TheRealTomClancy will be our other on-stream top 16 side match. And then we'll stream all the top 8. Down in losers, still alive, Comedy Boy. One more for top 8. One more for Comedy Boy on stream. Give him your energy. Dylan just fell down there. Has to move forward. We got Press More Buttons. We got Roxiehalo. And we got Chaotic Sparks also down here in losers side.
Don't forget about Neko and Koyo.
Oh, I thought that had played. Okay, yeah, Neko and Koyo still have to play as well. Look at that. We do have Jasred and LuFL in here. Let me just update the scoreboard, and I will let them get started.
This matchup is Seth versus Phonon,
yes,
which is definitely going to be interesting.
I think Seth trounces Phonon.
Steve Liso?
Yes.
Seth definitely...
I think Seth has a lot
air movement options.
I think Seth has a lot of advantage in this matchup, particularly with how bad Phonon's backdash is.
Yeah, Phonon's backdash. I think, like, I don't exactly remember, but I think it might be one of the backdashes that can get caught if you buffer a dash block after some normals, because he can go into an instant fastball kick. Oh, am I mistaken? I see. However, that will likely still happen where a backdash can get caught by a fastball kick. Oh, Jasred is a Hyde main.
Yeah, so we got Jazz playing a sub here versus LuFL, so let's see how this goes. Up back gets punished by a round start BDP.
Jasred playing patient quite here, but
LuFL, yep, and doesn't block the cross under.
And here's a does not finish the combo but gets the warp out.
Jazz should have lost Vorpal there, I feel like. I mean, maybe he had enough left over that green shield whiff didn't matter in the long run. Oh, it's caught by the overhead.
One thing I do like about LuFL's Phonon is that he is quite consistent with his game. Even, although I do think he lacks in his adaptations.
Jump back, air DP, okay. And then
is that the B-grab?
Messes the...
He got
he whipped the A dive.
Oh, I see. It took a while, so I thought it was B-dab, but yeah, B-dab takes way
Jumps
longer.
over B-grab, and then gets the confirm off the orb. Oh,
but this is still enough, and drops out of the combo, but...
Nice air.
Oh, CS after A-grab.
Grid break, A-grab, good stuff.
So hard to call out because anything that Seth does, like...
Well, shielding on wake up is definitely not one of the ways to call it out.
Yeah. Like anything else that Seth does
Ooh,
would
tried to
beat you trying to jump. So it's incredibly scary to try to stop those A grabs in those random scenarios.
oh, fastball kick catches something out of the air and then into a full comp. Oh, just dropping a lot of it.
Yeah.
Oh, grid breaks with 6C.
That's just a shield.
Oh, wow,
nice
interesting. Great air there,
JC.
JC.
DP. Yep. And now this is incredibly scary for LuFL. He is one A grab away from dying, but a regular grab does the same. And it's a quick 1-0 for Jasred. Yoink indeed. LuFL taking a minute here. And I would definitely do the same. Just cool yourself down.
Oh, he's going to character select. Okay. Taking a moment.
Yeah.
Yo, while we have a moment, my fucking DoorDasher dropped my pho down the stairs, apparently.
Oh boy.
So I'm gonna have to order something else.
Do you get a refund for that?
I'm gonna get one, yeah. Or rather, I'm
Yeah.
gonna make them give me one. Dude, like, he dropped it off as if nothing was wrong with it, but I picked it up and, like, all the fucking soup was at the bottom of the bag. It's like,
oh my god. That's quite something. Do you
Thanks
still
for
have
the F's in chat.
I got pinged with connection thing. It's a bad connection.
Is it?
So we're getting support staff on it, and you know, I'll just nuke the lobby if they play from, or like, you know, if it runs to here. We got support staff on it. As always.
Jasred?
Yes. As all. Oops. No, we're not ending the stream. It's not that severe. As always, we handle connection stuff pretty seriously here. So, you know, as needed, let me just disband the room. As needed, we'll get that checked out, and we'll probably have them finish off stream if they end up playing at that point, just to not hold up the stream.
Yeah.
In the meantime, shout out to the Matcherino. Be sure to contribute if you have. We're gonna have a minute here while we figure this out. So exclamation point Matcherino in the chat. Go ahead and click that claim code button if you have not already. 25 free cents to the pot. We got 21 codes left, so that's another like $5.
If possible, do the sponsor quests. Do the stuff that you can. If some of them are too much of a hassle, don't feel forced, but it definitely helps in like keeping the community alive, paying out the players so that they feel rewarded for their efforts.
Yep. Definitely do what you're comfortable with, though. You know,
yeah.
There are some of those that are like download an app. There are some of those that are a little extra step. You know, we wouldn't ask you to do something you're not comfortable with, but whatever you are comfortable with doing, please go do that.
But yeah, this is simply just a byproduct of just connections in general. Even if it was rollback netcode, there's bound to be bad
Trust
connections.
me, it happens in rollback games. I get it every
like,
time.
It's just a problem, like a natural problem with online tournaments and.
Yep. So I'm gonna let support staff handle that, and we're gonna go to the Eggplant TheRealTomClancy match.
Oh, apparently, just give it to LuFL.
Okay. Well, then we gotta go to that match anyways. Something's kind of funny.
Yeah.
This is a total aside. I don't know if you all have ever noticed this, but when you go to type somebody's name in Discord and at them, you can be egregiously wrong in spelling their name and they'll still generally know who you're talking about. But if you spell their name perfectly correct, it doesn't prompt the ping. Just something I've noticed.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. So this will be Eggplant Menace versus TheRealTomClancy. Gord, Hyde.
Versus Hyde. If you've seen a lot of the, I guess, streamers, or in the past, the consistent streamers, you may have seen this matchup quite a lot with common net players and some of the more consistent streamers out there.
I feel like I haven't seen Tom in a while.
A new sacrifice comes to you.
I have not played Tom in a while, although I have seen him play recently.
Tom versus Eggplant.
We got to play a lot of people offline during a crossover. I definitely had the opportunity to play like
I still
against like Tom and whatnot. Slurp
getting rid of that. Alright, you keep it. Alright, Funny Grim Reaper Man versus the real Tom Clancy.
Right? Yeah. Gordeau, Hyde, nothing, no switcheroos or anything.
Tom's just playing basic palette Hyde.
Yeah. I wonder if he has like a custom palette or something.
What do round
here-
starts look like in this matchup? Let's see. Walk back, that's the Tom special.
Yeah, just 5 beat at that range, but just gets whip punished by the Mortal Slide there. And there's a lot of grid for Gordeau here. Nice stagger pressure. Makes the green shield whiff.
Ooh, doesn't block the overhead.
And now Eggplant has cycle. Is he gonna be in the mix?
Nice matchup, I love it, yeah.
5A. Expecting the sim or throw there, likely. But respects the...
Good stuff. I wonder what that gap was just now. He shielded that, but that might have been just enough after the shield. Good racket pressure. Okay, I bet.
A lot of grid for Eggplant here, but Tom definitely managed to even the life lead with a combo
nice
and the
TRM.
that Hyde is able to present. Oh, but PK J2360. That is invul, and although like the jump, there is definitely the jump startup. It does beat out a lot of the options because at that distance there aren't going to be moves that catch jump startup.
3C was an odd option after that fireball, I feel like. Maybe he was trying to do dash 2C, I'm not quite sure what he could have been trying to catch with that 3C. Not really a pressure starter either. Nice catch the backdash with dash C.
The backdash is
just dashes 2C on wake up and just happens to catch Tom overhead. Okay, we got the switch combo.
They do not have proper head-invul moves, so they will just smash it when they feel like they're in danger.
This time catches Tom with that stagger into 4B. Hefty amount of damage. A throw, and that should be death.
Yeah. Gordeau's throw, in my opinion, one of the best in the game, since you can choose to get insane amounts of corner carry, or if you're in the corner, get a proper combo that deals a good amount of damage in comparison to other throws.
Special
not used the most because he does have a command grab.
Anti-air moves that kill backdash and hit low.
Yeah. And Eggplant just getting the first hit again. What will Tom do here? Just mash it's definitely a proper option in this matchup because Gordeau will do command grabs on your wake up.
Wow, that fireball was so slow that it didn't actually proc the green shield.
Almost like that counter hit. Oh, backdashes on the CS scenario.
Oh, Tom is just not looking. He's not looking out for these overheads.
Eggplant has a CS here, so... Oh, that was such a good green shield. Great break. And what's the round start? Oh, just both dash walking forward. Backdash so you can see the classic.
Oh, that was sick. The 2C under the 5A.
The 2C bootsies? With punches. Oh, interesting, air
trade with 2C. Strange situation
over there.
Very hard to punish that C-Grow, I feel like, on whiff.
Oh.
JB.
Crosses over and then just does a double assault JB. Gets a counter hit 6C, but does not do a full combo since he, I think, autopilots into C2A.
The gold 5B, and that could have won him the round.
It's definitely still incredibly dangerous for Eggplant here. Tom has CS, but he just uses it in an interesting way. Yeah, runs into the 4B from Eggplant, and now
maybe he was trying to do like a run forward dash C to combo out
from the. Oh my god! Another raw Ilex that we've seen today. I think this is the third. Well, second if you count out of pressure.
All right. Dylan and Tom sharing the same brain cell today, it looks like. Nice, Tutu.
Dylan and
This is something, okay.
escape the Hyde line. Yeah, properly enforcing the 5B staggers, because Gordeau's love to reset or do command grab after that since 0 on block. Tries to frame trap again, but resets pressure.
We've actually yet to see a sim in pressure
Yeah.
from Eggplant, I believe. He's only been doing throw or just staggers.
I mean, why
Oh,
Why
that was
would you-
interesting. That 2B was interesting.
getting mashed out? But a lot of the times, but Eggplant takes it convincingly with a
A new
2-0.
sacrifice comes to you.
Yeah.
yeah.
He did just now. Yeah, we get it.
All right. So that was our last winner side top 16 match. That'll set up our top 8. Let's go ahead and take a look at the bracket.
I'm tired, okay, Isaac?
A new sacrifice comes to
Did
Alright.
Twang DQ?
Yeah, it appears as though there's a lot of net issues going on right now. So, winner side top 8, we got BigBlack versus LuFL. And we got TheWarboss taking it over Defiant to move into winner side top 8, where
Oh, that's
he will play.
interesting.
Yeah,
Oh,
where
wow.
unexpected, right? Well, not out of the question, but definitely the seeding said otherwise. And
Wagner versus Gordeau, definitely a matchup that favors the Wagner.
the classic one, and you can buy a shirt if you like that matchup so much. You can buy a shirt with it on it at shop.wasdgaming.gg.
Looks really
Loser
clean.
side, we got Comedy Boy versus Dylan due to the Twang DQ, so that will also be on stream after our winner side. And then we're just finishing out this losers run here, where we got to get a couple folks coming up here, but a lot of potentials down here to make it into this last loser side top 8 match. Unfortunate DQs indeed. Also, right before we start top 8, I'm going to shout out the match arena. Only 20 codes left.
Shouting it out before I have the chance.
Yeah, apologies. It's in my blood. Only 20 codes left. That's $5 dues that can go into this. $82.90. We also have stretch goals on the match arena. If you look for that down below, you can see it.
We'll be able to pay out more players.
Yep. If we get to, I believe it's 150, we pay out the top 4. 300 and change, we pay out the top 6, and then 600. If you are all so generous, we would pay out our top 8. So let's go ahead and get to our first top 8 side match now.
BigBlack versus LuFL. Phonon versus Byakuya. BigBlack definitely the favorite here. The winner of the most amount of Mashfest. Yeah. Has been on a win streak, I'd say.
I don't know if I've seen these two play before.
I think it has happened a decent amount of time in Mashfest. Although I will also confess that I have not been keeping track of the Mashfest too heavily for the past year. But I mean, don't blame me too much. My hands have been unable to play.
早速ではあるんだけど消えてもらうよ。
ファーストクローズ。
Alright, what's the round start here?
Yeah, that's the big
Let's start
black
2B,
classic.
but BigBlack just walks back. Definitely a safe option. Oh, could not confirm off of that 6XC hit. But it just catches the recovery of the 2-2 J22s. And now it's a very dangerous situation for LuFL. Life deficit. Oh,
Wow, he caught him with one of the later active frames
Yeah.
of that 2B.
showing no fear with its smashes.
そいつはどうかな。チャン
BigBlack does have cycle though, and 100 meter to
ス掴んでおこうかな。
properly enforce his reversals, but it seems like he does not need it. Just walks up and gets a hit.
チャンス。仕掛けた足元。
BigBlack definitely really good at enforcing his
まだまだだ。
neutral presence, despite Byakuya. I mean, I won't say that he has bad neutral, but definitely not the best neutral in the game.
Man, that amount of time that he had to hit confirm that 2C into Rekka there. The LuFL did a great job clearing those webs while blocking in the corner. It's a shame that he got caught at that 2C though.
どうだい
runs under the assault BC from BigBlack, but another run-up button from BigBlack gets a hit. And now this is extremely dangerous for LuFL.
Oh, he didn't do 63C.
Yeah, he did not really combo there. Maybe it was like a purposeful drop, but didn't look like it. And it's still dangerous for LuFL right here. Triple web Oki.
Yeah, I imagine that was just a drop earlier. I don't think... Is that 5C on Wake Up? But I don't think there's anything to be gained from not doing 63C on Wake Up unless you want to do a cheeky reset.
And BigBlack just finishing it out with his combo. A lot of grid there.
I see, clears all webs. I see, okay.
But you can grab it. Yeah, and that's exactly what BigBlack did there.
So 5C clears all webs, but it like literally only wins versus Byakuya doing like nothing. Right?
LuFL seems to love doing a 2B round start, and BigBlack similarly seems to love walking back round start. Here's another hit from BigBlack, and you gotta guess.
Oh, that little stagger right before that 2B catches him.
Yeah. Well, rather than stagger, it's more of a delay.
Yeah.
In terms of technicalities, but raid 2A on Wake Up Mash. Does not fully combo there. Goes into like possibly a misinput, like a 5A, and BigBlack just dropped out there.
Yeah, he's gonna kill here with that W.
He is dead, and Byakuya just gets 96 meter back with this combo. Love that Byakuya can do that. I don't... Yeah. Catches a LuFL crouching with Assault JC, and BigBlack goes for cheeky reset, and LuFL mashing 2A there gets counter hit web, and another counter hit web. It seems he's pushing on Wake Up, and that drop seemed kind of purposeful.
That was a misinput to SBM.
Like his mash tendency. Oh, just goes for a 236C.
So LuFL's gotta make this count. Like preferably a CS.
But it seems like he does not side switch here. Oh, he does, but then he does it again. Oh, gets BigBlack shields the J4BT, but did not properly punish that. And I think this is it here.
Yeah, this is death.
BigBlack taking it extremely convincingly. Tossed up LuFL like a salad. I don't know. Don't call me out on it. My brain is kind of fried for some reason, and I cannot seem to think of any creative thoughts right now.
Slurp like soup.
Yeah, slurp like soup, like Crips slurps hot.
I'm hitting every wrong button on my command center today. I'm gonna go to the wrong scene like 3 more times before the night is over.
It's a Monday.
It is a Monday, and it's Monday Night Mashfest. Monday Night Matcherino. Be sure to click that claim code button.
Yo,
Right?
Segues on point.
We only have 16 codes left, so be sure to use those as soon as possible.
it's free money. You're wasting free money if you're not clicking the button.
Next, we're gonna have TheWarboss versus Eggplant Menace. This is the other side of Winner's Top 8.
Yeah, and Pierce, I was thinking the same thing.
Ping Eggplant.
Oh.
Alright, so in terms of character matchup, this is, I think, considered super heavy favored for Wagner.
Yeah.
But Eggplant is, I think, a lot of people would say Eggplant is one of the best, if not the best, Gord players NA right now.
Yeah. In this matchup, an important part of Wagner's dominance is definitely her sword buff. Her sword buff extends the range of her 6xc and also makes it 2-hit, which makes it much better at catching backdashes. You know your Gordeaus, and their backdashes. They love to use it, but it also like just allows you to whiff punish a lot of the stuff that Gordeau wants to do, or just stops them from happening entirely. So, although it might take some time to get the buff online, once it does get online, it can get a bit rough for Gordeau. And Wagner's pressure is definitely incredibly hard to get out of as Gordeau because of frame data and the range of his buttons. But it seems so far it has not mattered to Eggplant in the first 34 seconds of the game as he's displaying his dominance.
Oh, whips a throw and pays for it.
Oh, never mind. TheWarboss gets his turn here. He has a buff now.
Hey, let's see what...
Obstacle he tries not to use his buffs, but uses it anyways at the end. This is a reversal.
Catches it with
nice, unless he misses the combo.
Crucial drop, and TheWarboss has got to be kicking himself for that. That sucks. Nice dash up, and then a little bit of a delay to 2A.
Good recognition of the dash block over there. Nice stagger. Grim Reaper plus frames. Does not shield them. TheWarboss has been deliberately not shielding
with
a lot of them, but it does not matter. Will we see the VO? Yes, we do. However, you do not get a proper media off of that, but it seems that it does not matter. This resets to neutral, but for mid-screen, I'd say. Yeah.
Oh, it tried to 2A and gets like beaten.
That's not a frame button, so and that was outside throw range, so.
Yeah, though at that range, I think 4B might have won over 5A because it pulls this hurt box back.
Oh,
it's punishing with 5C.
With punish. Interesting option to 2C round start. I'm not sure what option that is calling out. The 2C definitely does not have the range to catch people round start, but
nice catches in with the stagger.
And this is
even CS's just to be sure.
And Eggplant takes a quick 1-0 there. We'll see if the next game will be any different, and if TheWarboss will switch anything up. What's the round start? TheWarboss chooses to just sit still, but gets counter hit anyways. Tries to go for the sim, but TheWarboss calling it out. However, he does not properly combo off of that 2C, but it does not matter. He gets counter hit at the starter. Oh. Tries to get TheWarboss to respect him with that CS, but does not work out there. Oh, the 4B I think retracted his turret box for that 2A. Or maybe he was just outside the range in its entirety. Eggplant just staggering him out.
I wonder what that dash C was on block. That looked like a really late active frame.
Yeah.
Alright, Eggplant on set point now.
Eggplant definitely like delaying his buttons incredibly well. I think TheWarboss is definitely showing some matchup unfamiliarity with how he has not been shielding a lot of the crucial moves against Gordeau. If you guys don't know, Gordeau has guaranteed multi-hit moves that you can shield once you see the first hit. That is definitely important in this game because Cycle, like CS is such a strong tool in Uni. And TheWarboss just getting scooped. Tries to backdash but gets caught by the 2C. This is looking like a guess for game scenario. Eggplant tries to go for the sim again, but TheWarboss is always on top of him, mashing, DPing.
Just backdash dash C, nice, into straight lip one.
Now this game, the 2C does not have enough head involved quickly enough, and TheWarboss takes the round.
Frame 14 head involved. Very fun.
TheWarboss needs to win this round in order to have a chance.
Gets caught by the overhead.
Although he does have another chance if he loses this. And
Oh my god, that throw range is
Ideally,
crazy.
you don't want that.
Okay, Warboss mashing.
Eggplant is choosing, like, has learned his lesson and is choosing to just meaty Warboss.
Can Eggplant kill with this? Oh, when he drops it.
Drops the combo. What is he gonna do with the meter? Just plus frames. Warboss does a shield again, but it doesn't matter. He got CS. However, he does not use it, and it's a perfect from Eggplant Menace. It doesn't matter if it's a bad matchup. He's gonna take you to Brazil.
Alright, good stuff to Eggplant. We'll advance to winners finals to play against BigBlack. That should be a good one. That's slowly becoming a Mashfest classic, I think. Eggplant versus BigBlack. I think every time Eggplant enters, he makes it generally far enough to play against BigBlack.
Definitely a very strong player.
Set just now was kind of tragic for Warboss now that I'm thinking back on it. There were multiple times where he had like the read and did like wake up 6B and just didn't do the full confirm off of it. I feel like if he had the right reads, he definitely did. I mean, like I don't think Eggplant got like even a single meaty, quote unquote meaty sim off on him.
But at the same time, he has been Warboss definitely got counter hit a lot of times.
That's true.
In
Yeah.
Eggplant's pressure. He although a sim, like he did get hit quite a decent amount, like trying for those.
That's true. I might be like kind of overemphasizing the times that did work, because there are definitely times where his mash outs, I think maybe even more than they didn't work. They didn't work more often than they did sometimes, especially when he was being pressured.
Yeah.
Really antsy with mashing after 5A.
Maybe not after the first few buttons, but like definitely after Eggplant did like one reset, Warboss definitely looked incredibly antsy and like tried to mash after like 2 buttons, I think. I noticed that habit, and he also showed unfamiliarity in the regards that he does not shield a lot of the important like moves to shield. Maybe it's him deliberately doing that to save meter, but I think saving meter in the game under Night Inverse is not always the best. Unless
Comedy
you need
boy?
200 meter to reversal. Oh, you had a lot of connection drops, Warboss?
What is his name?
I blitz shot
It's a complete statement.
continue that.
It has a subject, it has an object, and it has a verb.
Yeah.
It's a complete statement.
I didn't know Steam names could even be this long. Alright, we got Comedy Boy, Akatsuki, as per usual, and Dylan's
Continuing his
newfangled
Yuzu.
Yuzu.
No, I see. That makes sense. Warboss talking about how he knows how to shield Mortal Slide, but it didn't come out because of connection issues. That's
Nice round star 6A, but doesn't convert off of it. I think since that untechs all the way to the ground, you can just catch it with 6B into 236B into full combo.
oh, it just wakes up match 2A, so Comedy Boy not properly meeting. And Comedy Boy just playing jump man, looking like Frog King out here.
Nice, it's also over. That was really... Both players kind of made strange decisions after that CS. Oh, catches him with the low. Oh, no, full combo.
There's not fully comboing here. Oh,
Break 60. No combo.
oh, but just chases him with the J6C.
Dylan just mashing 2B on both sides.
Oh, but just keeps dropping that combo. He's trying to do a 6B there, right? But he's unexpectedly like side switching, I think.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure what's happening is Dylan is not doing the J6C after dash C, and that's causing him to not hang in the air for long enough, and it forces side switch if he does it immediately like he's doing.
Yeah.
I recall that being a thing with Yuzu combos, where you can side switch if you just don't do the J6C into before the J226A. Oh, the classic. Oh, but he mashes out anyway.
Oh,
just keep missing that combo.
And the easy combo.
Oh,
gets
Comedy
a
Boy
beat
doesn't have a
but
combo
that's
off the
not
beat
combo.
in the corner.
Gets mashed out, yeah. E-Tox is minus at most ranges.
The side switch is based on whether you delay cancel the dash C into 2368. I see. Comedy Boy trying to do something weird with the dash at VO.
Misses the combo again, and
Kill.
I think it does.
Alright.
It does a lot of damage. I believe. Is it the highest minimum damage IW in the game, or is it that like solo or something? I forget.
I don't think that's... It might be.
Or, I mean, I guess
I mean,
minimum
the main
damage
reason why
doesn't matter
B-Touch
there,
IW works is just that B-Touch is a good starter.
Yeah.
Dylan and Comedy and VC fighting against each other? That's really funny. Nice pressure from the Comedy Boy. I like that J6C to catch the air and jump back. Really good tech for this matchup specifically, too.
Did not side switch there, but was not prepared for it.
Dylan using the I don't care about winning, otherwise I would have picked Hyde OS. Shameful.
UNICLR is under O at the...
Nice, a TRM too. Oh my god, he walked back into the range of that 2B. That should definitely have whipped. That button's so stubby.
Dylan
Probably could have done a lot of things to get out of that DP.
Yeah, has a lot of options and
Nice, Dylan learned from his mistake last time.
However, Dylan might have, although I don't know if he's at the level yet, so like that's like the reward might not be worth it if he whips like a spot dodge in there. Just whips the IW, does Dylan have to full combo into IW? No. A lot of sloppy play and
winning in the scramble there. Mashing BDP on hit to win that set.
Was that on hit?
Yeah, he got hit by 5A and then just mashed BDP. I think. Let's see. Let's see on the replay.
I thought he blocked. Oh no, he got it. Yeah.
5A matches BDP.
I will have nobody talking shit about Comedy Boy's play in the chat. That just will not happen. You can come in here and you can enter and you can beat him yourself if you don't like it. If you don't want to see him in top 8. Alright, up next we're going to have TheRealTomClancy versus Defiant. This might be a Hyde mirror.
Might be. Yeah, I feel like I've seen Defy really just grind Hyde lately.
This is loser side though. Unusual for Defy until kind of toward the end of the bracket. So we'll see how this plays out.
Beat him twice, bro. Oh, okay. What? Oh, okay. I was like, I thought the names were switched around for a second. Okay, Defy pulling out Enkidu versus Hyde.
It has been quite a while since we've seen this.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he just doesn't like the mirror, which you know, I think is kind of fair. I personally don't like the Enkidu mirror either, so nice dash forward or jump forward.
Jump forward.
Still got those optimals.
Looking kind of like
Oh, never mind.
I don't know why, but Enkidu's JC kind of reminds me of like old Benimura JD. If you know what that is.
Nope. There's too many freaking characters. Nice 4C. Holy hell.
Okay, Loops. Is he done here? Does he get enough for IW? No. Tries to go for a cheeky throw there, but gets tapped.
Wow, Tom not taking this stuff.
He has, Defy not respecting Tom, just takes his turn after he gets his throw deck. 6XB, 6XB dive kick, the classic.
Yeah, you can't. Mashing there is tough to do, or rather, it's really risky because there's a 1 frame gap between dash B and dive kick there.
It's also
and shielding it doesn't make it like non-cancelable. So
yeah, 6XB also not that minus.
Frank Perry, what was that? Oh, he didn't get a C. He didn't get a C dive. Oh, that sucks.
Defy might lose CS here. Yes, he does. Tom has a chance. Well, in fact, he's in the lead. 4C? Nope. Just goes for a Hyde. The interesting option of stuff like that.
I don't really know what that would even be.
Maybe like 2C, but I'm not sure why.
It might have been 5C. I don't know if he would have gotten out of that in time.
Maybe. Oh,
great to see
nice
beats like JC air to air, and gets a full confirm off of it. Good stuff from Tom. Let's see what Oki's like. Pogos, pogos, more pogos.
Oh, tries to call it out, but
C parries to keep him in the corner. Yeah, Enkidu 2H that staggers. Ooh!
Yes, LJC. But then not properly confirmed. Oh my god, not respecting Tom and goes for a dive kick on wake up, but did not properly combo, just went into 3C.
Oh, that was interesting.
Looking like he might take the game.
Dive kicks into the fire. Yeah, that was interesting just now. That 2-2, maybe it was 2-2B. I mean, whatever that 2-2 was, it dodged the first hit of 5A and then traded with the second hit. That was really interesting. Isaac calling out Tom's VO like way ahead of time in chat. Ooh, gets hit by the overhead. Okay. And Defiant doesn't play Enkidu much anymore, but his combos are still way more optimal than mine are.
I mean, usually you play like in well, either versus Jazz or like cursed 8-frame games.
Yeah. Nice use of 5A and pressure. He's just trying to end on -1, so if Tom CS is there, it's even on block. Oh yeah, you can't do
there,
it.
But drops the combo. Face to CS. It seems Defiant.
That was weird. Wait, he tried to throw in that situation and then Tom teched it? Wait, what happened just now? That was really weird.
I think that was just a really early stand. Nice to leave 5C, but did not properly combo.
Damage off that counter hit. Oh, he got
the 2C.
Yeah, I don't know how he got 5C. That's a meter.
And now it's Tom's turn. Yes.
Yeah, mash 2B.
Gets his reset called out, and oh, Havoc throw, that's a lot of damage, especially in BO. Oh, it just goes for the overheads. Oh, does not finish it there.
Defiant making some really strange drops.
Oh, another raw IWEX from TheRealTomClancy. However, he is grip broken here. I think Defiant will have enough meter to IW, but
wait, that was sick. And the instant confirm, that was godlike.
I was thinking that Defiant would go for like IW to like run up his biggest turn there, but
nice. Wait,
right up into Tom's button, and now this is match point for oh
no, he somehow
green
shielded too late.
Tries to throw it, but Tom's on top of it. Matches 2A. Oh, just throws him out of the after slapping Rekka. And now he's
was that second Rekka not plus? Am I just
oh, he might have.
Why did he get Havoc on that?
The timing.
The Hyde players in chat, correct me? I thought that second Rekka would be plus at that range, which means if you got Havoc, he interrupted throw, I guess? But in that situation, why would Tom hit throw when he's like +1? I have no idea. Whatever. Okay, lots of calls. Just blocking from mid-range. Oh, if I wanted that green shield throw.
Incredibly scary green shield.
He's only +1. Yeah, sure. But the fact that I was just kind of curious about the fact that that was a Havoc throw.
Yep. Enkidu JC has a backwards hitbox.
If he interrupted a 2A, that would have been a counter hit throw. But it was a Havoc, so it could have only.
2B. He get a lot of damage for that. Good combos. However, he got dropped out and side switched. Not the thing you want as a Defiant here.
I don't remember the specifics because I don't use this ender, but Defy doing the delayed B Rekka ender into
gets a stance to combo.
I think might give him another bounce still left, so he could probably use
damage for the stand up. This is looking like a really even game. Defy has a CS here, and I believe the life lead. He might be able to just kind of.
Oh, I would just
skill him out.
Yeah, okay. Okay, Defy is on set point.
Recognizing
dash forward 5D. Nice. Wow, just not catch the 2C.
Just not getting the full combos off of these hits.
Yeah, but Tom like getting 50% off Defy with scramble alone. 5C from that range, that was risky.
Oh, just calls it out, but did not fully combo. Baits the VO. It's an awkward hit since he was still in the air, but Defy stabilizes it. This is incredibly scary for Tom, but Defy just goes into a random up kick. Oh, and calls out the throw.
Defy takes the set. Good stuff.
Showing that he still has the Enkidu.
It was fairly close though, yeah. Good stuff from Tom.
A new sacrifice comes to you.
Yeah, about the throw thing from earlier, I'm saying that because it was a Havoc throw and not a counter hit throw, he could have only interrupted throw or caught the recovery of something.
Alright, so that was losers top 8. We're gonna move on to losers quarterfinals. Okay. We're gonna move on to losers quarterfinals.
You pressed like something like 5A, right?
It's whatever. It's fine, whatever.
Okay. Do we have Warboss versus Comedy next?
Yeah, so we're gonna go up to Warboss versus Comedy Boy, and then we'll play LuFL versus Defiant. Then we'll move up to our winners finals, first to 3, play the rest out in normal fashion. Before we go to this game, though, I do want to shout out the Matcherino one more time. We have only 11 codes left, so I know there are a bunch of you out there. You can ping some friends. Let's try to get these codes finished before we hit winners finals. And then we can really focus on the game.
Use them up.
Yeah, use them up.
Use them up, boys and girls.
Alright.
Eat them up, eat them up, eat them up.
Let me go over here. Losers quarterfinals. Alright, good luck, folks.
Things Comedy is saying in this call is upsetting me. Alright, we got Comedy Boy versus Warboss. I'll do it if Trip does a Jimmy voice from Ed, Ed, and Eddie. I have no idea what that is. He says men aren't real. Guys, gals, non-binary pals, let's get those Matcherino codes all used up. Comedy Boy versus Warboss. Let's see how Warboss deals with the antics. The heart play.
Warboss
supposed to beat Tatsu, surely, but they crossed under and got Fireball instead.
Properly punishing the beat Tatsu there. Comedy Boy had no resources there, so...
Oh, it doesn't block the assault.
Warboss definitely has more consistency in terms of his combos, I'd say, than Comedy Boy. And we're seeing it here.
Okay, BDP out. A dash forward.
Dash forward.
Ooh,
However, gets 6 feet out. Definitely something about Akatsuki that you should take note of is that there isn't really anything.
Oh, he has disconnected, it seems like.
A new sacrifice comes to you.
What
Okay.
happened there?
I don't know. I was typing something.
Is he typing somewhere? Let's see, tournaments.
Nothing in the tournament. Well, maybe.
I
What's
know people are in VC with him. Is everything okay with him?
That was rather abrupt. Let's see. Yeah, it's true. Rick. Comedy Boy like has the fundies, just like doesn't really go for the combos. I've seen. Says 5 frame, gonna rejoin to see if it fixes it. You can take game 1 if you want.
Okay. Well, let's hear from Warboss, I guess.
And Warboss says just let it rock. Alright.
I guess we'll have to restart again.
I guess so. Though, wait.
They just said let it rock.
Warboss won that first round, right? So are we gonna keep
Yeah.
it like that?
I guess we'll see.
Don't want to invalidate that first round just because Comedy Boy disconnected, right?
Yeah.
Well, I guess they're just playing it out. All right.
Yeah, Warboss said we can just replay it.
Oh, nice delay. Yeah, wary of the DDP.
Yeah, I think that's definitely the right thing to do. Comedy Boy, if you've seen his previous games, has definitely DP'd a decent amount. So sometimes calling them out is okay. Oh, that's.
Oh, I was waiting with the parry, but doesn't get the full convert.
Oh,
accidentally.
sees the green shield, but just presses the button. Did not register that it was a green shield.
That must have been an accident to get that JD there.
Just rose the Bitatsu. Oh,
Nice, baits out that
it's not the
BDP.
DP again.
Warboss going for some very safe play. Let's see what the... And then on it is
Bitatsu with it.
Bitatsu.
IW? Oh, no, it just goes for the CS1. Oh, does a mid-screen.
That was kind of slid. You know what? I like to say Wagner doesn't have much sauce in her combos, but that was actually pretty cool
I
looking.
mean, it's the same corner thing except mid-screen.
Yeah, but it looks way cooler for mid-screen.
That is true.
I love combos that cross
I
through.
actually ever did that mid-screen. I don't think I was ever confident enough.
A Hyde gaming moment had to do that IW backwards. I see. Yeah, it was a slick combo. I like how it looked a lot. Okay. Comedy Boy getting a little too crazy with the reads. Warboss hasn't really been doing much to stick out buttons in that situation. He's more been going for the wait and see approach on Comedy's neutral.
And I think that's a smart thing for Warboss to do. This is danger time. Oh,
Yeah.
and
We have
you,
actually...
and EP.
The number of times we've seen Warboss go for an actual medium has been vanishingly small so far this set. So, yeah.
That's where it should be seen instead, but it doesn't matter, it kills. Oh my god, yes.
Oh, he whips a green shield by accident.
Oh my god. Grid breaks Warboss, but it's not properly combo.
Yeah, it seems like Warboss is like... Oh, he doesn't get the counter. That's odd. I do agree with what Warboss was going for there. He was willing to just wait out Comedy Boy's VO because he's seen what Comedy Boy is doing to other people within that VO state. So
Yeah.
oh, gets caught by the JB.
From Warboss not shielding the Bitatsu there, because Comedy Boy has CS.
Punishes the whiff Bitatsu after the backdash. Okay, now Warboss is going in VO state. Oh, okay. Comedy Boy mashes FF during a block string.
Wait, actually, can you combo off of FF Bitatsu in the corner?
FF Bitatsu in the corner?
Yeah, FF. If he
I
gets
have no idea how Akatsuki FF works, but Comedy Boy takes that set fairly convincingly. Yeah, played very calm and cool versus Comedy Boy's antics.
Warboss took it.
Or sorry, my bad. Yeah, Warboss took it. What did I
I can't
say?
believe Comedy Boy won that set.
Oh god, I said my bad.
It's a Comedy Boy sweep. So 1 more billion damage on the IW.
someone make an Akatsuki version of the
With
jab
the
bush
jab,
pose.
yeah. That'd be so funny. Alright, so WarBoss is going to advance to losers semis over Comedy Boy to play the winner of Defiant and LuFL. Let's see.
We'll get a rematch of.
How are we doing with the Matcherino codes? Only 3 codes left. Good job, everyone. Thank you so much for contributing to the Matcherino, clicking that claim code button, using the sponsor quest. We are a good ways away from the first stretch goal for a top 4 payout, but all the codes being used, I think, is always priority number 1. So thank you so much for that.
Appreciated.
Great job, everyone.
All right, let's get this going.
All right, it's either Phonon Enkidu, Phonon Hyde, Phonon Akatsuki, Phonon Byakuya. Defiant definitely has a lot of options you can choose from. Also recently Lon, but I think he will stick with Enkidu, it seems. Oh, he goes for Hilda.
Reaches into his grab bag of subs and pulls out a Hilda versus LuFL.
That's quite interesting. And the match is currently starting. I haven't actually never seen Defiant play Hilda before. Have you?
I've seen it a few times.
Is it okay? Is
He
it
has
good?
a Hilda.
Oh, does he?
I would say it's not really up. Well, as far as I've seen, it's not up to par with his Hyde or Enkidu or
I mean, that
Gordeau.
makes sense. Oh, it does. Quite the interesting call out from LuFL.
Oh, nice J there. It was sick.
Looking like
Confirmed too.
Guilty Gear with there.
LuFL not blocking low, gets hit by the Spire, and then gets hit by a reset. Just all JC matches that with 2B.
Does he have the side switch? Is there a side switch? I think there is a side switch for Phonon.
Lots of drop combos into mash. Oh wait, that was sick.
Defiant just dominating neutral so far.
Well, I mean, this is a preferred position in this matchup, I would imagine.
LuFL just runs a full screen and 6-Bs. Gets a counter. And now the life goals are more even. This is definitely more tougher Hilda since her defensive options are weaker than most characters.
Made that count. Good interaction in that middle with that dash B.
If I tries to mash again, LuFL just gets that counter hit, and let's see if he'll run with it again this time. Gets a throw. Defiant below 50% HP already, and it's only been 19 seconds into the match.
Wow. Huh. Throwing there. Cool stuff.
Now in the orange, this is dangerous.
Oh, I was expecting a crossover there.
Yeah, you're in the corner. And that was a quick 1-0 from LuFL. And Defiant just going back to character select. I'm thinking he'll likely switch characters. And yeah, pulls out the wand as I said before.
So I imagine this matchup, well, LuFL's playstyle versus this matchup is he's probably picking Lon to use C-Rekka against him as my guess.
LuFL definitely known to do a lot of jump fireballs, and Lon with his auto-correcting and Rekka is known to anti-air a lot of jumps.
5Bs after blocking the DP.
Oh, scary green shield, but does not get
He did it
punished.
twice in a row, too.
Yeah. Fireball.
Runs into a fireball. Both of these characters have kind of interesting neutral. They both have like very high like max dash speeds.
I mean, if you count his Rekka as his
No. Lon has the fastest max dash speed in the game.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess he takes time to accelerate them.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
just
really
takes time
feel
to
it.
accelerate, but his top speed is really high.
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
see
yep,
right
it
Oh,
did.
but doesn't convert.
That was also a very scary blue shield on Wake Up. Oh, blocks the DP. I think Defiant was waiting for that. He's not dead. Reset pressure. Overhead.
Ooh, okay, we're trying to bait out like FFOS maybe there? Or a VO.
Backdashes, I've done that. He has the life lead, but it can get quickly taken away.
I like the way Defy uses neutral jumps. Reminds me of
Very
Street
dangerous.
Oh, but yeah,
Good
nice
zone
use
down.
of the jump back fireball to control the space that the Rekka is
This is a match point for LuFL. Oh, it gets grid broken. Not the start you want as LuFL here. Full combo into the Lotus Oki for CC. Get the back dash pop. Anti-air with
It actually grabbed all the way down.
Oh, but does not combo fully. Just pops out behind him, and now he's in the corner. And he's about to lose CS.
Watch the overhead follow up. Oh, but then gets
into
off the low afterwards.
Yeah. Defy loses the life lead here. This might be... Yeah, this might be it. Immediate CS. Overhead into the Rekka follow. LuFL trying to match out. And gets
Ooh,
hit.
and that's it. Nice.
And Defy holding on to his lifeline here.
If I recall, Launch 6B like steals grid, right?
Oh, yes.
Okay,
That's
so that's
true.
probably the use for that, like mid combo.
Same with 623C, I believe.
Okay. Does freeze procking steal grid in general? Or?
I do not know that, but I don't think so.
Alright, Defy getting pushed back into a corner with all this fireball. And then
it's
full
just
deals out of the Rekka string.
Uh-oh, Hyde was
Nice
I mean,
attack.
you could probably block the same side.
Oh, whips one of the Rekkas and then just catches the aerial.
Oh, now he's back in neutral. This is definitely not the best place to be as Defiant here. But gets the fireball in. Yes. Oh, he gets the anti-air, and this might be it. Although I don't think he has enough meter for this. He is in throw range, and oh, that's so dangerous. And Defy
Just gets caught by a
loses to
fireball.
LuFL 2-0.
A new sacrifice comes to you.
That was definitely interesting, I guess. Defy known to switch up a lot of his characters, and
Yeah, it didn't seem like Defy's choice of Launch for his Rekka game plan really worked out in the
Yeah.
end.
the fireball has definitely stopped the Z-Rekkas from anti-airing a lot of the time. Just couldn't get past a lot of the time.
Okay, so this will move us up to winners finals. Let's just take a look at the rest of the bracket probably one more time before we get to it. So we're up here now. Winners finals, BigBlack versus Eggplant. That'll be first to 3. Loser will fall down to losers finals, where they will play the winner of WarBoss and LuFL in a first to 2.
A new sacrifice comes to you.
Ping Eggplant.
Wagner versus Phonon. I should probably prep for that matchup too soon, because I'm gonna actually first to 5 Kukurin for the right to kick him out of WASD once every week. And oh wait, are we having the winners finals first?
Yeah, winners finals before losers semis.
Alright, this is Byakuya versus Gordeau. We have seen this a good amount of time. Eggplant has fought BigBlack a couple times. I believe Star _ has also done that before. And we'll see how this goes. BigBlack, I think, is still the favorite here. The winner of the most Mashfest.
Yeah, they're taking their time on character
yeah.
select. Okay, there we go.
What's the round start gonna be? Will BigBlack do the classic walk back round start, and what will Eggplant do about it? just dash blocks forward.
I mean,
gets
the
grid.
walk back round start is so good.
Anti-airs with Mortal Slide. Uni special is known to anti-air and cover huge amounts of space at the same time.
It's always funny watching that part of Mortal Slide's hitbox anti-air, just like the pole part hits.
Yeah. Alright, 6-6 one game. Oh.
Mashes out after shielding dash B. Or 4B. Nice blocks. And there's some good shielding in Mortal Slide too.
That's a lot of grid for BigBlack. That can translate to a lot of meter. I wonder if you will...
You're gonna see the Pog extra wall bounce CS combo. Oh, gets him with the falling JB. Yeah, maybe that's one of the web follow-ups.
Full grid bar here. You don't see that every day.
Oh my god, there's so much grid being stolen every single combo. Like, UNICLR added a mechanic where if a combo is too long, your opponent, who is, like, if they're getting comboed, they start gaining grid. And even in spite of that, Byakuya's grid gain from the webs is so massive that he kept all of that grid.
I think BigBlack missed the IW there. He did a CS and then tried to do something. Because an IW would have killed and he would have gotten all that meter.
Oh my god.
At risk of that one drop. Definitely punishing these mistakes here. Good job from Eggplant Menace. Gordeau.
More of an aggressive game plan now from BigBlack.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, and beats out.
Not sure about the thought process behind the dash block shield. Oh my god. That's nasty.
It was nasty, and also Eggplant was mashing something on wake up there.
Yeah, I would not have blocked that anyways.
I assume these are mostly drops or something, but it just looks like BigBlack's doing some of like the craziest resets I've seen in a while.
He's been laughing. Oh, round up a sim. Classic. Oh, nice. Gets a nice 2C. Oh, but drops it. Mortal Slide, CSS, keeps himself safe in his turn. Oh, BigBlack on top of his smashes. As soon as he says, I say that, he gets 5A match, and I think this is it for this round. Alright.
I'm kind of curious. Earlier in that pressure string, Eggplant did run up, first hit of 2C immediately cancelled into 5A. Is there a reason to do that? I feel like you would just let the second hit rock 2 to catch potential backdash or something.
Maybe like the frame data, like, and the range.
Or maybe like the second hit has like worse combo operation or something.
Yeah. You're gonna be like more minus if you let the second hit 2C hit, right? And
I mean, are
both
hits cancelable?
I mean, then you'll be rebeating, you know? I don't know. This is looking really dominant for BigBlack here, and I think this may end in a perfect if BigBlack does not come out of combo.
Oh, right. So it's kind of OSing. So is that 5? I guess 5A is just a better pressure starter, so I guess that makes sense to want to do. Well, regardless, BigBlack taking that first game with a perfect.
We'll see what adaptation Eggplant will bring here, and see whether the mental game will show. I'll start concentrate again for Eggplant, although it's not immediate. BigBlack tries to call it out. Oh, gets counter hit. And I think Eggplant will get this cycle here, unless... Oh,
overhead.
Or an overhead. I think that was incredibly smart there, because I think there was still a little bit of time until the cycle ended. And if BigBlack tried to do like a greedy wake up shield there, try to steal it, an overhead would have broken it. For a cheeky web set. Plus range. More plus frames. Oh.
Cool.
That was a good call out from BigBlack. Nice dash flex from Menace. Oh, that was a great match.
Spoken like a true serial killer. Omni.
Alright, shielding these Mortal Slides. Oh,
wow, that was
these back.
Committed backdash catch.
And now, it's likely. Oh, this is definitely incredibly scary for Eggplant here. Oh my god.
Wait.
He did not use his CS and he gets punished for that.
That was crazy.
Eggplant gets punished for not using his cycle there. Oh, barely gets the CS for this off of that counter hit. But BigBlack is not afraid of mashing. Oh, resets.
Dude, why did Byakuya's normals have so little recovery? That was a C normal.
Oh my god, that did not have any active frames left? You could not tell with that.
Nice.
Oh. Just throwing right when the cycle is about to end, so that you can catch like maybe like a CS mash or something. And this is looking good for Eggplant again, but any sort of hit from BigBlack would change the tides here, but it does not seem like that's gonna happen. And Eggplant takes a round back. Eggplant probably kind of hitting himself a bit because he would have been able to win the first round. And maybe things might be different, but...
And that, like, mid-screen distance assault JC does so much work. Yeah. It's also really hard to block.
Oh, just outside the range.
Good spacing, great spacing.
This is definitely incredibly scary for Eggplant. Triple web setup.
Down
overhead, yeah.
Oh, but drops it.
Drops it?
Walks out for the side switch. Wait, that was sick.
This is definitely not over. It's Gordeau we're talking about here, and he can steal rounds like no one else. Maybe Wagner does better, but oh
man!
The first hit of 2C and makes his second hit with and mashes the reversal. That was an amazing shield by BigBlack there.
Man, Byakuya 256C being 8-frame startup opens up so many crazy avenues for just like having guaranteed setups into it. I wonder what else there is. I know obviously the Hyde 6v2 one, but...
I have to go for an Enkidu because catches Eggplant with the stagger, so drops out. Runs us in, but was unable to get the cycle here. BigBlack uses a CS. Back that is the 2B. Nice assault from there.
Assault JA into a sim, that's sick.
He gets 5A mashed. This is a lot of damage and possibly losing the cycle here. I wonder if he'll go for the VO. Nope. Doesn't feel like it's necessary.
Ooh.
Oh, just raw C Reapers out.
Likewise, another extremely fast horizontal reversal. Nice, and catches him with the stagger to 4B. Is this dead? No, I don't think
so.
Well, CVO? Oh, did you see? Holy shit.
He's just trying to time him out. That was good awareness from Eggplant. They're using his CS to get enough meter to extend the combo just a tiny bit so that he can secure the round there. Another drop, 5C whiff into a 5A. You've been seeing a lot of those hits happen. Equal is definitely really scary here. However, Eggplant gets the first clean hit. Well, second clean, but the first full clean conversion.
Oh,
nice.
shield. Sim.
Definitely a lot of meter.
Yeah, and
this
is stuff, yeah.
Should put him on the board.
Cool. Alright, Eggplant's got 1 point up.
Eggplant definitely saying just don't count me out yet.
風が騒がしいな。早速で悪いんだけど消えてもらうよ。
ファーストクローズ
You know what you shouldn't count out? The last match arena code. There's only one more code left, just press it.
Who wants to be the last? Who wants the last code?
Think about the cloud. Anyways, it seems like BigBlack's gonna win the cycle guaranteed here. And Eggplant's in the corner, but
There's so much block stuff from that Rekka.
now he got out with that ascend there and that throw attack. Nice 2v match from BigBlack, does not convert off that Rekka hit. Yeah, not enough meter to reversal here. However, now he does have the meter. With the sim, matches to C.
And he's gonna have grid on his way on. Yeah, okay.
Just taking him to Brazil. Nice. Recognizing these green shield whiffs. Overhead. Overhead.
Overhead doesn't take the throw.
Nice ascend. Recognizing
counter hit
to take it. And is this going to kill?
I think if he spends everything. Oh my god, that does a lot of minimum. Oh my god, that did so much.
This is one of the reasons why Gordeau's throw is definitely one of the best in the game. You can do meter throw combos and spend meter whenever you want to.
Meanwhile, BigBlack starting the round off with a strong air hit confirm off of counter hit JAC.
I still think Eggplant still has a chance of winning the cycle here, but
Reaction, nice.
has gone. That chance has gone. Oh, that first And now this is definitely a tough position for Eggplant to be in. If he waits a little bit, he will get cycle. However, he does not wait and loses it.
These assaults! Alright, BigBlack on set point.
Oh, dash blocking, but BigBlack recognizing that in 5As first.
Ooh, okay, catches something. Maybe just a poorly timed dash block with FF.
Alright.
Ace
Goes
in.
for the because he wants to cycle.
Stagger into 2C. That was a really nice stagger too. I would have mashed for sure.
This is looking really good for Eggplant here.
And I think that's
it. Eggplant evens the score with a perfect.
nice. Alright, now it's 2-2.
Eggplant bringing it back. Let's see if he can finish.
These are some slick combos. I love this delayed air string into glide into EX glide.
ファーストクローズディバイド
Oh, it's okay. Interesting.
He did Assault J and then 5A this time because he was expecting BigBlack to like mash or jump or something, I guess. Because the last time he did Assault J, he went for a sim.
Yeah, stole cycle right at the last second.
Webs are busted.
Yep,
Oh, it tried to mash 2C on wake up. Stifles that.
Looking like a very dominant round for BigBlack so far. Let's see if Eggplant can get out of this. Don't count out Gordeau ever.
Whoa,
However, it seems like we can count him out.
Oh, record from so far away. Oh my god.
Oh, wins the 5C and BigBlack
Is that a win?
Oh, yes. And he's gonna be first 15 seconds into the match.
Things look dire for Eggplant here. Throws into full combo. Into looping set play because that's how this character works. Oh, nope. Drops it.
Oh, trying to do a normal.
Oh wow, that backdash was crazy. Okay. Having the presence of mind.
Oh my god. This match is 2C. Can Eggplant bring it back? Oh,
Nice.
His BigBlack tastes his own medicine with that drop. With 5A, 5A. Oh. Overhead. Bro. Uses Ascent to Secure cycle, but BigBlack mashes a reversal and he takes it.
I wonder if that's another guaranteed situation, or maybe BigBlack was just willing to bet it. What did he shield here? He shields 4B, right? It's here, so it's this. Oh, shields 5B.
Then
No,
that is
that's
not guaranteed.
guaranteed. Yeah, that's -3.
I'm pretty sure he was churning there.
Yeah.
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 Good stuff to BigBlack. Will advance to Grand Finals winner's side. Let's see. Losers semis now. Warboss and LuFL.
Definitely a good showing for Eggplant Menace. I definitely think if some things had played out differently, he might have been actually the one who could have came up on top. Yeah, that was a good set.
Yeah.
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 Trip, I definitely need you. I'm way too stiff for commentary. You need, yeah.
I think it's
You
fine.
like enough to move.
A new sacrifice comes to you.
Let's get right to it.
Alright.
Alright, Wagner versus Phonon. Phonon's beat this matchup.
I assume these two play all the time since they're like the most frequent offenders of pinging the role in the Discord.
I also believe WarBoss has learned Uni from LuFL.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That I did not know. Interesting. Player lore matchup.
Yeah, the lore matchup.
Student versus the teacher.
Yep.
And what opposite paths they have taken.
So true.
Anakin and Obi-Wan, yeah. Which between the two of them is the zoner? Probably Obi-Wan.
Yeah, Obi-Wan's like the zoner.
I think Obi-Wan's like a fucking Enkidu player, man. Freaking uses Soresu, the defensive form.
We'll see if
He just sits there and just holds one.
we'll see if it's the regular Anakin fight or if it's like the fight with Darth Vader versus Obi-Wan and see who wins.
Anakin is definitely Wagner in this analogy. Yeah, you know, now I'm thinking about it personality-wise, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, nice assault over the 2C.
To be.
Oh, was that two? I thought it was 2C, so it was big.
All Phonon's moves are
Any
big.
Phonons in chat willing to help me out with this one?
Right.
Oh, rampant green shielding from
Plus, shield charge is not plus unless you are like extremely far away. Oh, fails to kill LuFL, and let's see if WarBoss gets punished.
In fact, can't a shield charge be straight up punished while they're in midair from the bounce back?
If you shield it, yes.
Yeah.
You can do an air normal. And then,
Yeah, because I know Enkidu can do like C dive kick if he shields shield charge.
yeah, that's probably an interesting interaction. Oh, that was quite interesting. Oh,
Oh no, he bet it. Now he's got 0 meter for next round. My brother in Christ, you are the Phonon player, Arya. Okay, the absurd corner carry of a typical Wagner combo. Whoa, that was great.
that was punishable since he didn't special cancel it, but I mean, people when they see like point blank shield dash, they just like freeze up like they,
Yeah, that was
the headlight.
orange. Oh, gets caught by the funny low.
The memes.
You know, I was after watching the climax set with Red Blade, where he kept whiffing the 2AD after the partial charge FF, I labbed it, and the frame data doesn't change regardless of whether
It
the
doesn't
2AD
change.
hits or not. It's so weird.
It's interesting, right?
It's like -2 no matter what, even if the 2AD whiffs or if the 2AD connects. Like, it's so strange.
You think you can punish me because I whiffed my command normal?
It's so bullshit. Or is -3 on whip? Yeah. Because I remember I saw, I think it was in Masoma, like mashed on that multiple times and got just ruined for it.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I really think FF is like probably like top 5 FS in the game.
Oh,
Just utility, but like it's always like -2 or something. with what you can do with it. I mean, I guess you can like become more minus, but you can't special cancel it to like 2-1-4. But
so that's actually such a shame. I think he wanted to do, after canceling the fireball with FF, he wanted to do dash 6B, but he got dash 4 instead, and then he got that recovery damaged. Wake up option, 2 AD on wake up. I wonder, yeah, I don't know what he was trying to do. Maybe he was trying to like just 180 or something.
It's pretty awkward, like even like a instant like free CAD like OS would be weird there.
Honestly, if I were in charge of Wagner buffs, I would make her 280 into pot slide head, so it's full screen and unblockable as long as you're touching the ground. Oh, Dashi gets beaten up by 5B.
Yo, a way to stop Yuzu from flashing me full screen.
Oh man, LuFL playing the runaway game really well toward the end of that round.
Tries to go for the charge JD, but LuFL I think kind of understands in this matchup. Throwing fireballs at that distance is quite risky because her charge JD actually deletes projectiles. For those who don't know, it's change that was.
That JD? I thought that was J6.
No, it's just charge JD.
Okay. Does she have a J6B too? I feel like...
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Then.
Alright, Warboss gets hit, but he has cycle still. Oh, just...
Oh, that was weird.
This should be the... Spend the meter. Yep.
Why does that should the hell?
I mean, he CS there. Oh, nice 5C there. I would not have the balls to do 5C there. Maybe like a 6C. But...
Things are dire for LuFL there.
Yeah.
Oh, and then stand shields in that situation. That was a mistake. Just gets obliterated for that mistake. Oh my god, the damage. Into double boss into yeah, that's that.
This is the... That was dominant round from Warboss there.
This character, bro.
I missed the replay buffer. I was chatting. I missed the replay buffer. Oh well. So that will be Warboss advancing to losers finals to play against
Eggplant Menace.
Eggplant.
My brother in Christ, you play Phonon.
Okay, so we gotta go back to first to 3.
Oh, it's Panda.
Okay. Ego. We're all chatting in the chat.
Everybody?
I love it. Chatting.
It's such a good emote.
Oh, it doesn't show up in Imp's like chat box.
Oh no.
He's gotta update that. Alright, I'll let them get started by I am now fighting for 3rd place.
Nice.
Yeah.
The hidden
Earned it.
3rd place final boss. The penultimate boss. Penultimate boss?
Would it be the penultimate or the penultimate?
The semi-penultimate boss.
Eggplant. There's finals. There's Warboss again.
This bracket has been going by pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, I run a fast bracket. I had to slow it down. People are joining the room faster than I can like plug the Matcherino and stuff.
Did we actually finish all the codes?
Yes, we did.
Nice.
Job, everybody.
Great job, everyone.
We're proud of you.
Good stuff. Wooper's proud of you. I'm not.
Yeah.
You'll have to do better to impress me.
Herb, are you proud of me?
Yeah, sure.
Amazing.
Alright, we've already started. Nice!
Yo, safety counter.
Yeah, just taking up space with that big
Definitely an interesting option from Warboss. He's definitely not afraid to press that button, despite its like quick recovery, I guess. But I guess I can't speak much because I press 6B as a matchup a lot.
I mean, at that range, I think that was a great button. It catches a lot of approach. I mean, the only thing that it would have lost to is like probably a backdash at that range. I don't think Gordeau could have walked back far enough to make that whip at that specific range. Oh, then loses to the second overhead in the string.
SD, 6B. Daggers. Warbot being less antsy this time. Oh, gets caught. But it was not a counter hit. I wonder what Warbot was doing there. And oh, Eggplant. Oh wait, that did not drop.
Yeah, the CVO gives you like a free bounce essentially. So
no, but like he whiffed the 5B.
I think it might have been intentional. I don't know.
Yeah, but if that was intentional, that's amazing.
Obviously, if you let them bounce after the CVO, it like heavily prorates your damage. Wow, what a confirm!
Anti-air on wake up. Oh, bad.
Oh, the shimmies! What is this, Street Fighter 5?
Eggplant is in Warboss's head here. Oh, beast.
Oh, okay, Warboss with a great Eggplant! Oh god!
Eggplant.
Whoa, that
Egg. Oh my god!
He actually landed. Oh my god, Warboss a little too cautious. He fucked up his meaty, he must have, because Eggplant didn't have any meter to actually contest anything with on wake up. He should have just meatied.
Yeah, but that's like, what, like maybe like 20 frames or something that he could have done something?
14 frame, I think, is the startup of ASM.
Like, usually you press a button before like the wake up fully finish, right? So, like,
yeah.
Frame plus that sim start, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 14 frame because I like... Maybe it's 11 frame? I think 11 frame actually.
Right. Oh, it just mashes out. It's actually quite hard to, in my opinion, to get that a true meaty off of a VO strip 228.
Oh yeah, I remember there's a lot of like VO strip situations that I remember I just like mash on wake up against Wagner players, and a lot of the time they just don't have the meaty.
So, like, if they have CS, I would never mash on that, like the Wagner player. But like usually it's used to like strip cycle, right? It's you have to properly time your VO so that you have the proper frame advantage to both. And like you have to time your 2-2A so that you have the proper frame advantage to meaty 5A there. It's pretty tight. Well, in my opinion.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Like,
Wagner meaties that seem pretty tight. Like there's one that's like, I think it's just like throw and then 2-2A. The meaty like seems fairly tight because I remember I mashed on that like all the time.
The Wagner has to have CS.
I see. Oh right, because Vorpal makes her buffs faster.
Yeah, it makes her buff faster. That's why I say I want to mash Vorpal strip to a
wow, that did
Wagner
damage.
However, Warboss is definitely in a tough scenario. Huge life lead for Eggplant, and I think this will take it. He has cycle all the resources. Well, maybe not meter, but he takes game number 2 really quickly.
Throw 2-2A is 0 without Vorpal? Oh, so you don't even...
That's 0, but
you don't even like truly get Oki then? That's interesting.
You don't get Oki.
Warboss doesn't know how to deal with 660 2-2A. Well, fortunately for him, he has a fairly straightforward solution to it in that he has a 5-frame button that he can mash between 660 and 2-2A. But obviously he can...
I just does not fully confirm.
Eggplant can always do dash C into a delayed A Mortal Slide or something to catch that.
Warboss whipping a lot.
Oh wait! Mortal Slide in the Mortal Slide catches the drill.
Although drill is 10 frame startup,
Smash.
it takes like maybe like I'd say like close to like 20 frames to like hit like peak like.
Oh my god, what is happening? Learn new movements, Gordeau players. Watch that. Oh, it doesn't block the assault JC. This is a bona fide slobber knocker, as my friend Ryan would say.
Alright, let's see.
These characters have combos that just bounce people all across the screen. They're so funny to watch. Nice throw. How much damage do you get off this
off the
combo?
wall.
Gonna spend meter for this? No. Okay, chooses to spend it or keep it.
Oh, grid break assistant. This is not good, but
Warboss goes for the VO. Nice.
So now Eggplant is the one who's grid broken. Does not combo off of that assault JC. Maybe he was a bit too high. I do not remember. My memory's too bad. Oh, and grid breaks him.
Oh, Eggplant.
As the round starts from Warboss here. I mean, it is a bit scary to have your 6XC with
Man, that
round start.
didn't grid break. So many. There's like multiple surprising situations here where I keep expecting grid breaks on some of these throws, but I guess you know the shield just isn't lasting long enough. Meanwhile, corner combo into a clean 3.8k game.
Could not block that overhead, and I think no, this is not the end yet.
Yeah. Was that partial charge 5C 2B? I've never seen that. Wait, am I just blind? Have I never seen that?
How do you... Wait, there was a 5C in there?
Towards this ending string here, after he does his Oki. Right here.
Oh, yeah.
That's some karma attack. I love it.
Oh my god. That was pretty cheeky because Warboss was definitely not blocking those charge 5C overheads. I think he defaulted to just blocking overhead on that 5C and just did not block overtime.
That's crazy. I've never seen that.
The conditioning, the Gordeau players have it down.
I guess it's just because the range at which you'd be able to like press charge 5C is far enough out that 2B would probably whiff in a lot of situations, but still, that's crazy.
And here we have our grand finals. BigBlack versus Eggplant Menace, the rematch of Winners Finals.
Who is this fucking Sango guy trying to friend me on Discord? Is that Burial?
That's Burial.
Oh, deny.
Die.
Alright,
what's the run start? Eggplant gets the first few block strings.
Oh, 5B is his approach.
It gets 5B, and BigBlack will win the first cycle of the game. Goes for a reset.
Oh my god!
These
resets are crazy! He tried to do dash out 2C, that's what must have traded, that's insane.
Get CS reversal here.
Yeah, prudent CS on wake up.
He was doing something? He gets meatied out. Oh, but not using his CS, just goes for 2-1 for C. And uses his CS as like a desperation, but BigBlack was just waiting.
Might be his what, 10 frame?
Yeah.
I don't think
nice
it's 9
wood
frame
one.
because 2B is already a 9 frame button. I think 5B's 10 frame. 5B in that situation probably would have lost to... No, I don't
Nice
know.
throws from... Oh, if he did another delay throw, that would have been that. Oh. Eggplant. Just...
He brought it back again. He did it once again. Nice block on that assault JC. Oh, just lets it rock.
Yeah.
The Grim Reaper no cancel.
See Mortal slide there, but it never. However, BigBlack wins the cycle again. Let's see what Eggplant does here. Oh,
yeah, take notes.
The stream pros of the for me.
Oh, nice 5B. Just puts that out there, a wall of a move. God, I wish Enkidu had a move that was like at that frame data that was just 4C. Less Hurtbox retraction, but just as much of a wall. Oh, it doesn't get the rest of the combo.
Oh, gets only the first hit of 2C.
Oh, okay, good.
How do you know
180 looks like.
Nice. Oh, it was an amazing 5A 5A. Just Eggplant mixing up these timings, and BigBlack is not used to it. Gets another throw.
Looks like Eggplant's kind of wary of BigBlack throwing out like a 2-6 C on block or something. Mortal Glide +7 on block. Oh, and then he matches out with the 2B.
almost another comeback, but just did not have enough life to get that comeback out. Yep, really close to be doing a Mortal Slide there.
BigBlack's muscle memory to green shield Mortal Slide is so impressive. I feel like you're not really, like, obviously after 6-6C, Mortal Slide isn't really like the go-to option you're expecting. So the fact that he can just do that on, like, as soon as he sees the animation is really cool.
Oh my god.
Just patiently waited for that to happen, and oh, he doesn't. Oh, but he gets him with the American reset.
It's normal. You think you have him, but he just presses 5A. Yeah. I know some people that like will never mash on like a Byakuya Broth because
I remember watching one of Clear Lamp's streams, and there's a moment where he like yells about how Vatista 5A is too cracked and they should make it an 8-frame button, and I was like, bro, you play Byakuya. Have you seen your 5A?
Stand shields that web, but does not block overhead for that overhead. Oh, that's interesting. Oh my god.
That grab goes right through the web.
BigBlack on top of these mashups.
Or 3Cs.
Oh my god.
That one's a mystery to me. Like, its cancels are crazy.
BigBlack's success rate on this matchup there. Quite insane.
He's definitely got the download on the Eggplant's pressure in some way. Oh, is this the cage? The Ludi cage? Oh, the whip punish with FF. Oh, okay, it was far enough out that he forced the green shield to whiff because it only got one hit of the slide.
BigBlack is always on top of those. And this is always so scary no matter which character you play. But I mean, I guess as Enkidu you can press D parry and...
Well, if you're playing against BM, then you have setups that dodge the C parry, so...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's interesting.
So BM hard counters me in that matchup.
Oh, catches the match. Finally. And I think Eggplant gets another comeback.
Nice. Yeah, BM short for Byakuya Master, though I hear Garm taught him all he knows.
Garm?
Yeah.
The Mika enthusiast and
Garm, the best United States Byakuya player.
Yeah. And the beginner Hyde play. And BigBlack gets another clean hit. He has cycle, he has 200 meter, although now 100 meter, he has triple one setup. Just mashes 2C.
Yeah, had to read there. Nice.
BigBlack was just waiting for like a reversal.
Dude, BigBlack's reactions to these super flashes for C grab are just on point. They're so good.
Yeah. He might not fully punish. Oh,
you can just throw that?
Understands that you can throw this. Oh, that
is
is
180 of some sort.
Yeah. Adapting his timings. For another reset.
Nice.
Into an ascent. Oh.
J2C.
And I think this is death. Just 200 meter. You can go to see weapon to BO. Yep. And then to an IMAX. Unfortunate, but BigBlack had to read there, and that's definitely a flaw with Gordeau, where his ascent does not have really the same risk reward.
And that pops BigBlack up to 2-0 lead over Eggplant here.
Chat talking about how he had CS when he did the 2-1-4A.
Yeah, Egg got a little ahead of himself. He probably could have killed with CSing after that.
But I think that was a combo after his pro, so it was super prorated.
Yeah, actually, I don't know. I don't know if that A is in after his throw comboed or if that was a...
It was 3 hits.
Okay, yeah, so then it was just a combo, so it's insanely prorated. I don't know if you could have done the, like, 1.5 you would have needed for that. Though, I mean, IW does do a lot of base damage, so.
But BigBlack gets another hit, and we see it again. 5C with 5A. This Eggplant always doesn't seem to
this
be ready
character's
for
so fucked up. This character is so crazy.
It's really hard to see that FF in that like web setups in my opinion, because like you see other webs and then like another web appears.
There's just something about like an overhead that comes from half screen distance that's just very difficult to react to. You're just not like on guard for that kind of thing. It's not near the top of your mental stack.
Especially if you're like looking for like other things like resets, throws like this. Yeah.
That throw catches a grid break, and now he's fine to stagger as much as he pleases. Yep.
BigBlack just weaving Eggplant. Let's see if Eggplant will.
Oh, and then gets hit by the low, and then takes the set with
takes it 3-0
with a double perfect. BigBlack.
Another big bag for a BigBlack. Buenos games indeed. GG.
Those are tough to block.
Well, hope you enjoyed the games here. There were definitely a lot of fun sets to watch. Hope you enjoyed our commentary and enjoyed Triplicate's voice. That is his 100% of his value. So better enjoy while you can.
My stocks.
Yeah, thanks so much, everybody. We used all the Matcherino codes, so good on that. The pot ended at $82.90. Good ways away from our first stretch goal of $150 for the top 4 payout, but you can still make a direct contribution if you like. Might as well shout that out. Congratulations to BigBlack taking first, Eggplant Menace taking second, and TheWarboss taking third in Monday Night Mashfest number 52. I've been your host, Ryer. My commentators, Wooper and Triplicate. Anything you guys want to shout out?
Keep at it.
Yeah, you're doing well, Ryer.
Thank you.
Wait, hold on. I actually accepted that fucking friend request, and it says he's playing Genshin Impact, so I'm just gonna remove him from the list.
That's yikes from me. Yep, I know some people had some connection issues tonight. Some people's net was acting up. Uni in general was acting up. So, you know, it's tough with a delay-based game. Thank you for everyone who stuck with it, who was patient. There were still some really good games in those in that bracket. Thank you so much to my commentators. You guys held it down. You guys crushed it. If you're just joining us, or if this is your first event of ours you're watching, we're WASD, an online / offline gaming organization based out of New York. We run 4 online brackets a week for various games, as well as 1 offline event a month. I'll shout those out really quick. This Wednesday, we have Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. That's an open bracket that you're welcome to enter. This Thursday, we have our Blaze Blue Beginner and Intermediate bracket, which is exciting. Blaze Blue just got rollback, so we started up in December a beginner bracket. So if you're newer to the game, be sure to check that out. This Sunday is our Uni beginner bracket, so much like Blaze Blue, it's people who are newer to Undernight. I'm pretty sure it's Uni. If it's not, it's a Grand Blue beginner bracket. Next Monday, we'll be running the next Monday Night Mashfest, but we alternate Undernight with Melty Blood type Lumina. So next Monday, Melty Blood type Lumina, new characters will be dropped. There will be a patch. I am excited for the Mario Party, I tell you. That game... They couldn't have picked a better name for that character for Type Lumina. So you might see me in bracket, or I might be helping run it. It's Uni Grand Blues. That's what I thought. Thank you, Neko. Yeah, so I'm Ryer. You can find me on Twitter at GoldenRyer, on Twitch at Ryer_FGC. I do some stuff personally on the side. I help like my local scene. I'm down in Florida. I help my local scene down here, so I retweet some of their stuff. I do a personal stream where I play other games. I think that's about it. Fellas, yeah. Got anything else?
I mean, shoutouts to Ryer and Imperius for basically running all these brackets.
Yeah, brackets seem to have run very smoothly.
Are one of the, I guess, people that give most to the community. Just do a lot of work, manage all the things in the back. I just occasionally commentate once every 2 months. I don't do anything, but
That's more than enough.
Definitely support your local TO like tournament organizers and hopefully us too.
Much love to all the TOs out there. I forgot to shout out our offline. I mentioned all of our upcoming online events, but exclamation point live in the chat will link you to the Smash GG or Challenge or whatever we're running it out of for WASD Live number 7, which is in New York, Manhattan, 50 Bowery, in Chinatown. We're running 5 games next Saturday. We are running Guilty Gear Xrd, Guilty Gear Strive, Under Night In-Birth, Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, and Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. And we're trying to cram 5 games into, I think, 8 hours. So we're going to see if we can make it work. Yeah, I'm going to be running around.
I gotta tune in to watch the XR bracket, man. I haven't seen XR gameplay in forever.
We get some pretty good players coming out. A lot of like the Crocs and Socks Ione gang come through. So definitely check that out. It'll all be on this channel, twitch.tv/Impurist Club. If you're not following already, what are you doing? We'll see you next time. In the meantime, be good to one another and have a great night.
Stay safe, everyone.
See ya.